Hi everyone, we are talking about a true legend today who has captured the hearts of millions of people, so be ready to be moved. If you grew up watching TV, you probably know Marlo Thomas. Even though she has been loved for decades, at the age of 87, she is showing us a totally different side of herself. I guarantee you'll want to remain for this. You will surely feel sorry after seeing what you are about to see, so grab a tissue. Marlo Thomas first became well known in the 1000s, 960s and 1970s, thanks to her iconic performance in That Girl. By presenting a tough, self-reliant, and forward-thinking persona, she became a trailblazer. Her appearance on the show inspired a whole generation of women to pursue their dreams by showing that they could have it all and accomplish it all. But Marlo Thomas is more than just a talented actress. She is a philanthropist, an advocate, and a woman who has devoted her life to making a difference in the world. Given that she is still influencing people and changing lives, at the age of 87, her tale is particularly motivational today. If you remember Marlo as the vivacious and charming That Girl, you might wonder how she looks now. How has she changed throughout the years? And what is she doing now? I have to admit, she looks very gorgeous. But beyond her appearance, there is something quite special about what she represents at this stage of her life. You'll be amazed at how Marlo has stayed true to herself and how, even at her elderly age, she continues to bring love and happiness to the world. Her tale shows that no matter how old we become, we can all lead passionate, fulfilling, and hopeful lives. But before we go into any of that, let's talk about Marlo's incredible career. It was previously documented that Marlo Thomas became famous with That Girl. The show was groundbreaking since it showed a woman in her 20s living freely in New York City. It was one of the first shows to show a young woman as someone who was trying to make a career for herself instead of merely as a possible romantic partner, because it struck a chord with women trying to defy social standards everywhere. That Girl had a significant impact. Marlo's portrayal of Anne-Marie encouraged many women, both on and off screen, to follow their own dreams. Even though Marlo has continued to succeed in theater, film, and television over the years, many people may not be aware of her incredible efforts as a philanthropist. Marlo has devoted a large part of her life to improving children's health, particularly through her work at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which was established by her late father, Danny Thomas. For decades, the hospital has been able to provide free treatment to children with cancer and other life-threatening illnesses, thanks in large part to Marlo's tireless efforts to raise money and awareness. In reality, she has played a key role in generating millions of dollars for the most important projects at the hospital. But what truly sets Marlo apart is her perseverance and ability to give back even as she ages. Marlo, who is 87 years old, is still active with St. Jude's, champions important issues, and shows the world that becoming older shouldn't mean slowing down. She is a living example of how age does not define us and how we can still have a positive influence on the world no matter where we are in life. Today, let's take a closer look at Marlo Thomas. Her excitement is much more impressive than her stunning appearance. Her spirit is as strong as ever, and she has continued to be very optimistic and passionate about life. While many people begin to slow down in their 80s, Marlo remains vibrant, passionate, and full of life. What really makes her unique is not just her appearance, but also her desire to enjoy life to the fullest, and her refusal to let age define her. In fact, her concept of life has affected many people, both young and elderly. In addition to her stunning looks, Marlo enthralled everyone with her heartfelt message during one of her most recent public appearances. She talked about the need of preserving ties with loved ones and the power of community, two subjects that have been at the heart of her life's work. She talked on how crucial it is to keep appreciating the people in our lives and living in the present as we age. Her message struck a deep chord with her fans, especially those who have followed her for decades and have seen her grow into the amazing woman she is today. It was a reminder that no matter how much time has gone by, we can always make a difference and still have fulfilling lives. One of the most touching parts of her recent presentation was her discussion of her family, particularly her late father, Danny Thomas. The importance of his legacy to Marlo was discussed, as was how she continues his work by collaborating with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. You could feel the emotion in her words as she honored her father's memory and talked about the importance of family and giving back. It was a beautiful moment that showed how much she loved and valued the people in her life. The 87-year-old Marlo Thomas is a living illustration of how life only improves rather than ends as people age. She is not just reliving the past, she is still contributing, learning, and growing. Her story shows that it's never too late to change things, and that age is just a number. We should all strive to be as relevant, active, and passionate as Marlo was, regardless of our age. Before we conclude, let's take a moment to recognize the accomplishments that Marlo Thomas has made to the world. Beyond her time on That Girl, her legacy includes the influence she has had on people's lives through her advocacy, humanitarian work, and message of hope and positivity. She is a living example that life is what you make of it, and that no matter how old you get, you can still do amazing things. What do you think of the inspirational message and incredible journey of Marlo Thomas? How has she affected your life? Tell us in the space provided for comments below. Please remember to click the bell symbol, subscribe, and hit the like button if you like this video and would want to hear more inspirational stories of incredible people, so that you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and remember that age is just a number. You can continue to grow, learn, and make a difference in the world at any time in your life. Take care and keep shining.